Michael Cohen, former attorney to Donald Trump, admitted in court to stealing $60,000 from the Trump Organization yesterday, and he detailed his actions and emphasized that this theft was separate from the charges against Trump. But it does add a layer of complexity to this ongoing case. As the case progresses, the prosecution has rested, concluding their arguments against Trump. Trump has decided not to take the stand in his own defense, despite inferring that he would do so to clear his name earlier in the trial. Closing arguments are expected after the Memorial Day weekend, with jury deliberations anticipated to begin next week. In other Trump news, a controversial video posted on his Truth Social account has been removed due to the word Reich, a term associated with Nazi Germany. The 30-second clip, which highlighted imagined prosperity under a Trump victory, mentioned the creation of a quote-unquote unified Reich in its closing moments.
What happens after Donald Trump wins? What's next for America? The economy booms. American energy is unleashed and an end to crushing taxes. The border is closed and the largest deportation in history is underway. No more wars as we focus on home. Law and order is restored. The American dream is back and the best is yet to come. Make America great again.
And if you missed it, there it is, the still of that MAGA right on top of Unified Reich. This is what Trump's spokeswoman had to say. Trump campaign spokeswoman Caroline Leavitt. She explained that the reposting was an unintentional error by the staffer who posted it, who didn't notice the term in the screenshot. The phrase appears to have been taken from a historical reference to German industrial strength post-1871, but is largely linked to Hitler's Third Reich. President Biden's campaign quickly condemned the post, asserting that it reflects Trump's authoritarian ambitions, which are very clear at this point. And the video's creator, at Ramble Rants, defended the content by saying they simply used a World War I template from Envato, and that was that term was in that template's newspaper clipping on the template. They also say that the video is supposed to promote American prosperity, telling someone that the meme was about American peace and prosperity. You're brain dead, end quote. Guys, especially Bill, why does the Nazi stuff seem to always hang around Trump?
Especially Bill. Why?
We haven't heard from you in a while. It's good to hear from you.
Oh, so you wouldn't hear from me concerning this?
You're like in that part.
Here's the thing, right? The word Reich is only German for the English word realm. Right?
Okay.
Go ahead and put that out there. Okay. So Adolf Hitler jazzed it up, and now nobody wants to use the word Reich. It's still very a part of German speech and lexicon and linguistics, etc., etc., etc.
Okay.
However, comma.
All right.
We do understand that Donald John Trump's parents were put out of Germany during World War II and early on in World War I because they were accused of being too racist.
What?
Anytime you get put out of Nazi Germany for being racist, you know,
what the hell they have to be doing? Eating the damn people,
you know. So, I do have an issue though that Biden's team didn't jump over that and make videos with Adolf Hitler and compare him to him. Like, you missed a golden opportunity to get on back in the fight. Wake up, Joe.
Well, Trump's campaign has said that this video was not a campaign video. It was made by a fan, a super fan of Trump's, and Trump just simply reposted it to the True Social account. Dex, does that make a difference here? I can't hear you, so you're muted.
Yeah. No, it does not. A retweet is an implied endorsement. You knew what you were doing when you did that, and you said, "You know what? They ain't gonna catch it." Because, like,
well, it was a True Social post, so it's like a retruth, not a repost. Retruth.
One more time.
It was a retruth, not a repost.
A retruth. Boy, get the hell out of here with that. And Donald, also, I will say to you this while we're on the topic. Come back to Twitter. Like, we don't have True Social, and you're trying to run a campaign. Come to Twitter so we can see what's going on.
I think he would honestly have a lot more reach if he was on Twitter.
I think so. Well, that would probably be a bad thing.
I'm not seeing his
if he had
post
more
as much.
reach.
Ty, why does Nazi stuff seem to follow Trump?
I think just because we noticed stuff like that from Trump. I think that was a genuine accident. Like, I don't think that he was.
Do you think that was a genuine accident? You really believe
it? They're not paying attention. Like, Trump is an idiot. So anytime somebody praises him in any way.
Okay, so hold up. So my question is, you're saying it was a mistake. Who was a mistake by the video's creator or Trump's team for reposting it?
Trump reposting it. I can't.
You think the video's creator actually knew it said there right there at the end?
Probably so. But Trump is so arrogant that any praise that comes his way, he's going to bask in it. Like, Trump inhabits the praises of his people. He doesn't give a crap about anything they do or say. He doesn't, like most people would carefully look at something before they retweet it, given that they're going for president of the United States, maybe have a third party look at it. Not Trump. That's like where his stupidity lies. He's so damn arrogant. He cares so much about praise from people that he doesn't even pay attention to something that can be a campaign killer. Also, his people don't care about anything he does. So even if he did put it out intentionally, they wouldn't care. So that's also the other problem. But I genuinely don't think he did that intentionally or noticed it, or even if he read the word, probably doesn't even know what it means.
Probably not.
But I will say though, to Will's point, when he said like Biden and his administration should have jumped on this and done something about it, I think we do kind of do that in the sense of like when Trump does something, we look for it and like we want to link him to like the most disastrous stuff in history. And when you think about like Nazis, like what's kind of like worse than that? So I think that the opposing side always wants to link him to those kind of things. So like no matter what you give them an inch, they're going to take them out with it.
All right. So remember last week I told you how everyone was going down to Trump's courthouse to basically audition for vice president, right? We were talking about that. Well, we have a new one this week. Do you guys want to see the latest VP audition?
Is it political decks?
It's not political decks, no. It's a new person introducing from the great state of Florida, Maria Salazar.
And in the meantime, I belong to you for 35 years. You should be ashamed of how passively you're sitting passively by while the credibility of one of the most revered American institutions, the judicial system, is crumbling in front of your eyes. Where is your profession? Where is your impartiality? Your biased coverage will cost us for many generations.
What grade we giving her? She got
That's a 0 for me. She's no Chris. She's no Chris. And then like even Donald Trump doesn't read off a piece of paper. You reading off a piece of paper and messing up words. No, we can't do that.
No, that was a terrible. Like there was no action, no passion behind that. It was like dead. That speech was dead in the water. You're done, sister.
She got up there like Patti LaBelle at that Bill Clinton. Next card, honey. Next card. what are you doing? No, we don't. Yes. That.
Now, it does seem like it's taking a long time for Trump to name a vice president.
He's in court. You don't got time to look for one.
I mean, but the election's in November. Dex is May.
Like, I'm in court. Like, what you want me to do?
Trump doesn't need a vice president. They just throw somebody on there. They don't give a damn who it is.
Where is Maria Salazar from?
Florida.
Well, okay.
Florida, Bill. Florida.
Well, we know that a lot of groups gather in Florida.
Florida.
I'm interested in seeing that certificate of birth.
Of all
in which country it comes. That's my because you have to be an American to be.
She's Bill? She's a congresswoman.
Yeah, okay. You can run for Congress. Look at Rafael Cruz.
I would file away. I would file her away with our friend Vivek. It doesn't matter how great you are or how qualified you are. You're not getting that job with that name.
Do you think Ann Coulter would say to her, "Hey Maria, I'm not going to vote for you because..."
100%.
Absolutely.
The thing Ann would say about what Maria could do with her,
it would be the most racist thing you've ever heard in your life. Like, could you imagine? Oh my gosh. Keep Ann Coulter away from that woman.
I would stay far away from the Ann Coulter if I were her.
Actually, let's send Ann to Florida.
Yeah, I think that'll be a really good conversation. I'd like to see that. Ann would be like, well, Donald Trump, if you hire her, who's going to clean your toilet?
One thing about Trump, he keeps a crony around, as we know. And speaking of cronies, Rudy Giuliani's shilling a new invention.
You all know I stand by the truth. And if I put my name on something, I truly believe in it. Today, I'm thrilled to introduce you to something I'm incredibly proud of. My own brand of organic specialty coffee, Rudy Coffee. Believe me when I say it's the best coffee you'll ever try. It's smooth, rich, chocolatey, and gentle on your stomach. It's so good, I even recommend drinking it black. It comes in 3 varieties, including what I promise is the best decaf you'll ever have. You can order now by scanning the QR code on your screen or by visiting rudy.coffee.
Yes, that was a joke.
Did you catch that?
That's not a joke. That's not AI. That is absolutely
No. There was one line. I'm like, wait, did he?
What you talking about?
It's so good. I recommend drinking it black. The way he said that was like, because I'm full with black, but in this,
exactly,
black is okay.
My favorite part was chocolate.
Chocolatey.
Oh, I mean that word was whooping his
What
tail.
did Giuliani say?
Chocolatey.
Chocolate.
That phlegm got caught up in that throat.
I mean, it was in that throat.
Chocolatey.
Giuliani really could have been the greatest politician in the history of America. And then he went and worked for Donald Trump.
He was filling up folks long before that.
No, but here's the thing, though. He guided New York through that 9/11, and he could have cemented his name in the book, in the Lamb's Book of Life.
Chose the wrong color. Should have chose blue. Chose red. That's his problem.
Well, it was probably easy for him to guide them through 9/11 when he was a part of the planning process.
We're not gonna put that on Rudy. We're not gonna put that on Rudy.
He probably was.
Moving on. See, y'all always know how to push me on to the next topic. Okay.